If I say fish and chocolate, how would you respond? Probably a little bit with a little bit doubt and skepticism. If I say smoked salmon with white chocolate, would that be a little bit better? Yes. I'd like to accept the challenge of making a dish with smoked salmon and white chocolate, which I'll promise it will be an angel dancing on your tongue. Having some water. And on a small recipe, let's say a 4-person recipe, it could be 50 grams of water and 50 grams of chocolate, like a household recipe. And you just boil the water. And when this water boils, I'm gonna add white chocolate. If you have your cooked water. And then, this is what I always do on camera, you know, sometimes, maybe you noticed, cooking for camera is different than cooking for yourself. If I was cooking myself, I would add the chocolate like this, because then I see what I do. But what you see in your house is the back of a bowl. So everything I do is always on camera, no matter how inconvenient it is for me. But that's what you cook, but that's what you do if it's for television. And then the chocolate is dissolved in the water, and then you have white chocolate water. Isn't that simple? It's just white chocolate water, and it melts. You let it stand, let it refrigerate, and here I have some more white chocolate water. You know what? I'm going to use a bowl, and I'm going to add some of the white chocolate water. And it's just feeling, you know, it's not a holy recipe. So this is the white chocolate water, and now I'm going to add some mustard. Mustard will emulsify your dressing. It makes it a little bit thicker. But I like to add something else. Where shall I leave? I think so. Some wasabi. Wasabi is also a kind of mustard. It's made from the wasabi root, and it's also sharp. Some people say wasabi is hot, but it isn't. It's sharp. Hot is a pepper. So adding some wasabi, and wasabi and white chocolate go well together. So now I have sweetness, creaminess, and sharp. So this is white chocolate water, mustard, wasabi, salt and pepper. And now of course the acidity, some vinegar. Could be white wine vinegar. And this is mixed. And you could mix this in a blender or with this, of course. It will emulsify a little bit more, if you like. So you just mix this and then adding oil. Vegetable like arachide oil, so peanut oil or sunflower oil. And it's like making a mayonnaise. You just add the oil, and it's always like 3 or 4 times the amount of oil against 1 part of acid, vinegar or lemon juice. And this is the white chocolate dressing. So this is the white chocolate vinaigrette, and it's just a touch of chocolate. And then for the salad, a nice. We just have to build with flavors, but still simple flavors. The radicchio salad is bitter, so bitterness goes well together with the sweet and acidity flavor of the vinaigrette. Rucola, or you call it rucola? Yes? Rucola is herbal, and it has a deep flavor. It's a flavor that most people like, and it looks good. So, easy. Thank you so much. This is frisee. Do you call it frisee?
Green salad.
A green salad. All right. This has some bitterness. In the Netherlands, I like to use Brussels endive, which is a bitter vegetable, but it's not that well available here. But you see what happens. You have beautiful color. It makes it appealing to eat. And we have bitterness, we have herbal flavors. There's a lot of flavor going on right now on the plate. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Then an apple. Add freshness. Maybe there are no secrets, but the secret of any good salad is adding apple to anything. I mean, I remember working in a hotel like this in Switzerland, and what we did after breakfast, all the sliced meat and cheese came back from the breakfast buffet. And what we did, we just cut it into julienne, so the long stripes, mix it with gherkins, with vinaigrette, and with apple. And that was a salad. That was the bauernsalade, so the farmer's salad, which people ate for lunch. So they had their own leftover breakfast meat and cheese as a lunch salad. And it was very much appreciated. A little bit of apple to add freshness. And that's why I chose this dish, because if you're inviting friends for dinner and you don't want to spend all day in the kitchen, if you make something like this, it will surprise them. It has ingredients that are widely available, the flavor is nice, and somehow it's sexy because it's different. And then I would like add some creaminess, so a little bit of cream cheese. Just some little dots that are a surprise. This goes well with salmon anyway, but just some small dots of freshness. Okay? I hope most people like coriander, because coriander goes well with chocolate. Not too much, but just that you have the sensation that every bite can be slightly different. And don't overreact the coriander. The coriander is like the bass player. It's not the one who's leading, but if you pull the plug out or you stop the bass player, you're missing something. Well, this tone is the coriander. What we could do is emulsify the dressing a little bit. It's a little slightly thicker. Yeah, it's pretty. You can even make this dressing ahead and just, before you serve it, just blend it, or you might have a standing blender. There it comes, your white chocolate dressing. And you make sure that the salad is well dressed. You really want this dressing. And smoked salmon. You could even use fresh salmon like sashimi. Yeah, correct. But I think that smoked salmon is more appreciated by more people, maybe. But it could be a good choice to use the raw salmon. Whenever I cook, especially in easy meals, the way it gets to the plate, it gets to the plate. I never ever like to have my hand with it, because the hand should not be there when you're plating food for other people. A lot of people do so, you know, and they what you see a lot is this, but I never. The way it falls, it falls. It's food. It's not something you should touch too much. Just a little bit of extra dressing on the salmon. And then one final touch, like on our cappuccino, to prove and to show that it's chocolate, and it helps the image a little bit, just with a sieve or like this, a little bit of cocoa powder. This is the little something, you know? Just not too much. And this is the salad of smoked salmon, white chocolate dressing, cream cheese, apple, and a little bit of cocoa powder.